Hi gang, it's Nettie, and today I want to tell you about a story about a book that I've read. This book is called Conversations with God, and maybe some of you have heard of it, even read it, but for those that haven't, it's about a man that gets really pissed off at God one evening, and he starts to ask God a whole lot of questions about life, and eventually God answers him. Now, whether or not you think that God actually answered him, that's irrelevant to me. But what is relevant to me is whether the answers make sense to you. To me, they made perfect sense, and that's probably why I went out and bought more books in that series to read, because I just found there were so many profound things on a lot of those pages. But one of the things that really, really jumped out on me, on one of those pages was one thing that God said: what would love do? So think of any big question that you have asked yourself in the last year. Should I quit my job? Should I maybe tell that lie? Should I move to a different city? Should I go into business for myself? And change up that should I to what would love do? And I know you'll get the right answer. You will know what you need to do. Now, I wanted to take this a step farther, so I asked the question, what would fear do? And once again, whenever I get myself into a big decision that I need to make, and I say to myself, what would fear do? I immediately get the right answer. I know what I need to do. So when I asked those two questions together, what would love do and what would fear do? It takes me to a place of silence where I can look at the person I am, and I can also look at what I could be, and I know what I need to do. So whenever you've got any kind of a big question that you're asking yourself or a big decision to make, I urge you to say, what would love do and what would fear do? And I know you will discover what you need to do.